Well, hello, boys and girls, ladies and gents, and members of the Big Red Food Army. It's your boy, Big Red here, your general. And I salute the members of my fast food army. And, what are we doing? We're going to have a little Ghetto Gourmet action going on with your boy. Alright, so what are we going to do? We're going to make us some jambalaya. But you can make jambalaya a bunch of different ways. It's late, and we need to get food down our guts, so we're going to do it the fast way. I got a box of jambalaya mix, so that's going to help speed up things. I ain't got to make my seasoning for my jambalaya. But you can make chicken and sausage jambalaya, you can make chicken jambalaya, just sausage, you can make chicken and ham, you can make ham and sausage, you can make seafood jambalaya. The gambit runs rampant. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make blackened chicken and sausage jambalaya. So let me start off by getting my jambalaya mix. So I have that up and ready on deck, ready to go. Which, being from New Orleans, if you're not going to make homemade jambalaya, you might as well get your Zatarain's jambalaya mix. And I get the family size because it says 50% more. Oh, look, y'all just saw Little Red sneaking on in there. Okay, so what this is, I mean, all it is the rice and the seasoning, and I don't know if it's got dehydrated peppers in it or not. But anyway, as you can see on the picture, they just made it with sausage. And on the back, they tell you you could use, let's see, it says, you could cook, you could use shrimp or ham or chicken or sausage. It says 1.5 pounds of your choice. So I'm going to use 1 whole sausage link, and I got 1 pound of chicken because we like ours extra meaty. And what I'm going to do, the only thing, I don't think you have to cook the sausage or the ham. The only thing you have to cook is shrimp if you're going to put it in there, or chicken. So I got to cook the chicken first, and then I'm going to make the jambalaya. So, with that being said, let me get my skillet or frying pan, whatever you want to call it, out. Oh man, my back is hurting so bad. Bending over isn't the funnest thing in the world. Got an old handy dandy frying pan here. And then we got our big ass pot that we're gonna make our jambalaya up in. I don't know why I use a pot that big, but I do. And let's see. So now I just gotta get my cutting block, and then I gotta make my and I think I'm out of one ingredient to make my own blackened and seasoned. So, all right. Oh, my freaking back. So we need to get measuring spoons. This is the only thing I read a recipe for, is because I always forget what I need to put in my blackening season, because I don't blacken things as much as I used to. So we're gonna need the 1/4 and 1/2. So I think that'll about do us. Alright, let's see what we're gonna need here. We're gonna need old paprika. You know what, let me unscrew it and make life so much easier. And some extra's gonna fall out, so we ain't afraid of little extra. Little extra is lanyap. That's what we call it in New Orleans, lanyap. Paprika, we're gonna need 3/4. 1, 2, 3. I could probably do this all with this here spoon here. Because 2 of these equals a half. I might not even have to dirty my other one, you heard? Need a half, so that's 2 of these. 1, 2. Now blackening, a lot of people think blackening is burnt. That's why I never order blackened food when I go to restaurants, because a lot of times you get the shit burnt, yo. Blackening is just a way of seasoning your stuff. Cayenne pepper, I need 3/4. So that's 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Now I need some black pepper. Need a 1/4 teaspoon black pepper. A little more. All right. White kitty cat. Now we need a 1/4 teaspoon of ground white pepper. All right. Now we need 3/4 tablespoon of onion powder. It might be the oregano that I'm out of, because that's the last thing I need. I need 3. 1, 2, 3. Let me see if it's the oregano is what I'm out of. And celery seed. Let's see, I got some leafy looking stuff there. That's marjoram. See, I got 1 empty. I can't read it. These stupid things. This is the stupid freaking spice rack the old lady wanted when we were married. So I'm either out of basil or... Hey son, yeah. Come here, let me borrow your nose. I can't tell. My schnoz don't work as good as it used to. Smell up on that and tell me if that's oregano or basil. I can't really tell. It sounds like he's stuffy.
I think that's...
Look, never mind. It don't matter. I can't tell what that is, but I got oregano right here. So we must have bought something.
No, that's basil. This is basil.
so I must have bought some because I bought basil, rosemary, and oregano. So we got the whole kit and caboodle, y'all. But I think I'm gonna need to double this here recipe because I got a pound of chicken to mix with this. We're gonna see. And the only thing in this blackening thing that and this is just something excuse me. This is just something that trial and error. This is my little thing. But once I perfected it, I wrote it down. Well, actually, I typed it and then I said I needed more, so I added a little bit more. So anyway, I might need to double this recipe. Now, what did I write on the back of this for? This is all the same shit, except it's got basil, thyme, oregano, and I know I don't use all of that on here. See, I got chicken scratch everywhere. Look, I got chicken scratch there, but this is my blackening recipe right here. And this is for something else. I don't know what that's for. Anyway, I might as well keep this handy because I might need it again. So let me get my cutting block because I need to get some oil up in here. Start heating this up. Oh, goodness gracious. Get a little vegetable oil in there. Just enough to coat the pan and then have a little extra, you know what I'm saying? So there you have it. Alright. Let me get my little cutting block here. And we got, let's see what we got here. We got some chicken breast tenderloins that I'm going to hack up. And this was about, how many pounds was this? This was a little over 1.25 pounds. I'm just gonna cut them into little bite-sized little morsels here. Yeah, we definitely gonna have to make us some more seasoning. But we'll see how far this takes us first. Just put a little rough chop on these. They ain't gotta be perfect. I thought I was buying chicken breast, but I got breast tenders. What do you know? It's a little hard to tell when it's all packaged up and mumbo jumbled up together. They try to hide the smaller pieces under the letters there. Leave it to corporate America to jack you around, you heard? Everybody's invited to the party. We cut everybody up. Everybody gets in the party. was trying to get the closest to a pound that I could, but this was the closest I could find that was packaged up without going to a specialty meat market. Then you pay them premium prices, yo. I'm lucky I could afford this. Alright, so there we go. We're going to need this here in a little bit because we're going to have to cut up some sausage too. Alright, so. We're just going to roll it around in there. Coat it up. Let's do a couple of them so. Lower this fire a little bit to medium high. I cook on an electric stove and I still call it the fire. And these will cook up real quick because they're so small. So let me wash my hands right quick so I can get a fork to turn them. Give me a little plate to put them on when they come all out. I'm going to get 2 paper towels so some of that grease will drain off once I take them out. And like I said, blackening doesn't mean you burn it. It's just the way you season it, so you don't want to burn them. It's like making little blackened chicken nuggets. That's good. This is good with like fettuccine. Get you some fettuccine alfredo with some blackened chicken. Hey son, you want a little chicken nugget sample? I'm gonna have like one batch without. I can make another little bit of this, or I could just use what falls off into the pot, and some of them won't be all the way blackened. You'll still get that flavor in the. Some fell on the cutting block. Some still up in here. You know what? I'll get all this in there. This just won't have any blackening on it. Just maybe whatever comes off of my fingers. Let's see if we can get a little bit of something out of here. Not a whole lot, but some will fall off of them other ones. We'll get it. It'll all work out. Wash my hands up right quick. Hey son. Hey boy. You want a blackened chicken nugget to taste to see if it's good? You already know it's good? Is that what you're telling me? You already knew if Danny's cooking good. Big Papa cooks like a savage beast. Some of these just don't want to flip, huh? You're going to flip and you're going to like it. That's what's going to happen. I think you don't want to flip, but you're going to flip. There you go. See, I told you. Alright, so we're going to need this. We can put this away. Let's go ahead and I'm crazy. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and scrape these chicken remnants off of here and rinse off the old chop block and connect. And I use turkey sausage, and it's the Hillshire Farm turkey sausage. I like to use the old turkey sausage because it doesn't grease up my water when you're boiling stuff, you know? Throw this out. Rinse the old hands again. Hands are wet, so I don't want to grab this here. Give them a good tossing. And them all soak up all that. We don't need this anymore. Let's run a little water in that. We're going to need 3 1/4 cups of water. So that's 2. That's 3 1/4. And this pre-made Zatarain's mix is everything you need. I mean, I can make homemade jambalaya, but I ain't got time for that. So I always keep a box of this handy. So you mix your 3 1/4 cups of water with your rice. Bam. And if you're looking here, you still got seasoning. So I like to add a little more water up in there to get all that seasoning out, all that delicious goodness. And it's not even going to really affect that much because it's really not that much water. So you get all that seasoning. Bam. So that's now trash. All right, let me mix these up here a little bit. Cut this fire off here for a second. Oh, you can smell that oregano. Man, it smells delicious. So let's get this here a little closer. Actually, you know what we could do? We could leave this fire up because we're going to mix the rice with your choice of meat, 2 tablespoons of veggie oil, bring it to a boil, reduce heat, and simmer for 25 minutes. So we already got that up there, so let that start boiling. And look at here, we could go straight into the pot. With that there, look at all that grease that I just got off of all of that. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do this here. We ain't fighting it. Don't fight, don't fear the reaper and don't fight the seether. Alright, so we're gonna let some of that grease drain off. Because we don't need that much grease. But I do need to cut this up here right quick here. A little sausage. And I just cut them in little rings, little bite-sized rings. Like I said, I can make homemade jambalaya because I mean all it is rice, and you need to know what seasoning you want in your jambalaya. And then when I make homemade jambalaya, I put bell pepper, onion, and in it. Everybody goes to the pool party. Come back. You ain't escaping like that. Get your butt in there. Everybody goes to the pool party. We don't need this no more. Here's a little rinsey rinse. Don't need this no more. Try another little piece of this here. That's so delicious. A little all that grease. Throw that away. And it says to add 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. About 2. That's about 2 tablespoons. And that part is optional, but I like it, yo. So, all we gotta do now get my big ass spoon, give that a little stir. And what I do like to add to this to doctor it up a little bit, no, wrong hole. Let's see. I like to put a few bay leaves up in there. And I do that even if I make homemade. 1, 2, 3, 4, let's go with 5. 5's a good number. 5, because that one's small. SMR. Alright, let's throw that back there. Move that right there. Put my onion powder back. Go ahead and give this one more little stir. It's almost to a boil. And basically, jambalaya ain't nothing but with a flavored rice, is what jambalaya is. You know, like I was saying, you could do just chicken, you could do sausage, you could do chicken and sausage, you could do ham, you could do crawfish, you could do shrimp. I don't know if anybody put pork in there besides ham, I don't know. But now it's about to get to that rolling boil. You want that good rolling boil? It's bubbling pretty good now. Get them bay leaves down up in there with the party. Come on, get down there. Yeah, you right. Yeah, you right. I got a good rolling, almost a good rolling boil. I got a little bit of a rolling boil. Now there we go. Rolling boil. Cover. Lower the heat down to a slight simmer. 25 minutes. Oh, clear. Timer. 25 minutes. Start. 25 minutes. We're going to be eating some of the best freaking jambalaya that you could put in your mouth. You heard? Especially for just being a out of the box jambalaya. Because you saw me, I doctored it up. And I didn't just, you know, a lot of people do that chicken and they just, you know, pan fry that chicken with a little grease, throw it in there. Nah, Big Red, you know better than that. The Ghetto Gourmet, he gonna do it right. Because ghetto is not just a mentality. Ghetto, in the sense of adding it to the word gourmet, is big flavor, little budget. That's all. And using what you got around the house. See? Let me see if I even have a bell pepper or some onion I can throw up in there. I got some green onions, and that's probably about it. Yeah, I don't have no onions. I got one green onion, and that ain't gonna do me a world of nothing. It's time to discard this and this. Yeah, I ain't got no onions. I am cold stone out. Alright, so with that being said, I am not gonna let y'all sit here all this time while I clean up this little bit of mess here and I cook that for 23 more minutes. I will see you guys when the timer goes off. I'll be back shortly. So alright, boys and girls, the little timer went off. I'm gonna check this here. Whip it up with the old fork. Oh yeah, that looks good and ready. Still got a little water in there. That'll just keep it moist. Bring y'all in for a closer look at this. I mean, this is, good Lord, this is beautiful. So I'm gonna bring y'all in for a closer look. Look at all that goodness in there, huh? I mean, huh? You see that steam coming up in your face? Got you all fuzzy? Mm-hmm. Got me all fuzzy. Look at that. So let's it's time to ring the dinner bell here. Come on, boy. So now all I gotta do is get two bowls for us. Stay right there, don't move. Definitely don't need this lid no more. One time I made this, I made a double batch of this for Thanksgiving. And I took it to a friend of mine's house. Well, a friend of mine's mom's house. Very sweet lady. And nobody really ate it because it was too, everybody liked it, but they said it's too spicy. I'm like, that's because y'all Texans. Y'all don't know. Now, the only thing you can't eat out of here is obviously the bay leaves. But we like to call them mucky leaves. Take that off the heat so I don't overcook on the, scrape them off the sides. Get what you want to drink and grab your bowl, son. I'm gonna take these nice folks into the living room with us. See him? There he is. Look at you, see him? He back there making him some water. I think he's making him some water. I don't know. What you making back there, boy?
Water.
He's pouring him some water. Because we usually keep... He's spilling some water out here. But anyway. So we're going over here to the old glorious coffee table. Y'all know where we eat. Look at that. I ripped my damn shorts today. Look at that. Look at that. You can see my Ninja Turtle boxes in there. I think I got my Ninja Turtles on. Let's see. Yep. Got the old Ninja Turtle boxes on. So I'm going to need to get a new pair of shorts. I snagged it on something that had a little bitty hole in it. I snagged it on something that ripped it. So I hate having buying new clothes. Because A, the shit's expensive. And B, I like steam. If they only had like smellophone or smell-o-vision, and y'all could smell this? Good Lord, y'all be knocking on my door right now saying Big Red. Give me a bite of that. Let's get a little bite of everything. We got a piece of sausage, we got a piece of chicken, we got the rice. Come on, boy, I don't want to start without you. Come on. Come on, we eat as a family. A family of two. Well, three if we count little girl, but since I blackened the chicken, you can't have none, little girl. That's too spicy. That'll knock all the fur off of your behind. As if you don't scratch enough. So you got your water jug and you got you some look at your feet, how big they get. Man, them damn things are almost as big as mine. Them big old water skis you got. What size shoe you up to? Like a 9?
10.
A 10. Good Lord, I wear a 13. He catching up with me. All right, so we're going to get down with this. My sausage fell off. Where the hell my sausage went? Come on, sausage. Get a piece of chicken and sausage. There we go.
Stop blinking.
Mm-hmm. So what you think, boy?
Hot potato.
Hot potato, hot potato. So we're just watching here some reruns of The Big Bang Theory. And we probably got enough in that pot for at least each of us to have 2 little bowls if we wanted some more. Or 1 big bowl for one of us. But anyway, bon appetit. So I'm not going to keep y'all here while we eat this whole damn bowl. So over here, subscription button. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you have not done so already. Next to that is a ding, 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 ding bell. That's the notification bell, boys and girls. That notifies you when I put up new content. And I suggest you click that on all your favorite YouTube follower that you follow. That way you know when they got, look at that. The bird nest is working. Ain't nothing wrong with a little beard rice. But that bell notifies you when your favorite YouTube people put up content. Or I should say, it might not be your favorite, but it's the guys that you subscribe to, or the girls that you subscribe to. Over there, thumbs up, thumbs down, pop, 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 hit me with one. Doesn't matter which, we like these better. And in the middle, there is a, hold on, let me get a bite. This is just too good to keep rambling on. Down there is a comment section. I mean, well, there's a comment section. Let's bring it up a notch. There's a description box with a description of this video, but if you click it, open it up, drop it down, make it bigger, drop it like it's hot, you will see the description to this video, as well as links to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Still ain't got that Instagram down yet, but I'm working on it. I'm trying. I'm an old man. That's for you young kids. Anyway, there's also a link down there if you want to help this channel grow and get new equipment, or you want to sponsor a meal or whatever. That's the PayPal link down there. If you feel the need, it's there. If not, no biggie. But that's what it's there for. Just know that you never have to, but if you want to, there it is. None of these videos are sponsored. It's all coming out of my pocket and his college fund, which is not very big. So anyway, there you have it. Down below is a comment section. Type me out a comment. I'll type you out one back. Show me yours and I'll show you mine. And as always, tell your ma, hold on. Tell your pa. And tell your greasy grandma. Share this video with your family and friends. This is so good. And show them how you get down with Big Red and sometimes Little Red. And, you know, maybe they'd like to get down with Big Red and Little Red too. Maybe they'd like to come jump on our trampoline and bounce around in this big old crazy patented cell that we call the Big Red Show. And thanks for watching. From my day one sub to my newest sub, I love each and every one of y'all. Thank you for the support. Thanks for hanging out with us. You know, I know you spend your time, you know, to watch us, so we hope you get some kind of entertainment, or if it's a cooking show, you hope you learn a recipe, you try it, give it a shot, tell me what you think. But I want to finish this. We want to turn the volume up on the telly and enjoy our meal together. So, y'all go in the kitchen, y'all cook yourself something. Hopefully you cook you some jambalaya. You'll thank me for it. I'll see you next time in the kitchen. This is Big Red for the Ghetto Gourmet, and we outie. I got food to eat. Look at that. Get in my bed there.